Hello, my name is Reggie Bray. I'm an Operations Section Chief with Pacific Northwest Team 2, and this is the briefing for the Northwest and the South Zone of the August Complex for October 5th. Starting up on the north side of the fire, or just south of High and Palm, north of Ruth Lake, crews continue to work and pick up heat and spots from 36 down to the South Fork of the Trinity. That was an operation that occurred a couple nights ago. Yesterday, crews were in there holding that dozer line that was fired out, picking up spots. That is continuing today. Last night, the fire continued to push across some dozer lines just north of Journey's End store. And so crews are in there this morning assessing that and trying to look at places that they can start to implement some control actions, build some fire lines, and start to try to contain that. Yesterday and last night, crews fired above the Journey's End store and brought fire down, just trying to, around the store, just trying to create an anchor. That occurred throughout the evening. Today, crews will just be in there mopping that up. As we move on around to just north of the Gobbler fire, crews are working on indirect control features in there, just continuing to see where the fire is checked up against some of the dozer line. Yesterday, we picked up some just some heat that had crossed the line just to the east of Green Mountain, and that is continuing today. As we work back down toward the dozer line that comes down toward Coffee Pot, the crews are going to be in there today assessing that, continuing to build that dozer line. That is indirect there. Last night the fire did make a little push out of Grizzly Mountain, so crews are just continuing to watch that, assess that, make sure that we're have the line prepped and maybe prepare for potential burnouts if needed. As we move on down towards Xenia, crews are in there. The fire grew yesterday evening down in pushed down into Salt Creek. Today, just the dozer line that is just south of Xenia, kind of to the east and south of Xenia, they're going to continue to watch that fire and monitor that. If we need to, we will be implementing some firing actions. The Van Duzen Road, last night we closed that road just to even fire traffic. The fire was approaching it from two sides. Multiple trees down. It was really just too dangerous to have firefighters in there, so we closed that. We'll be assessing that today and just see what that looks like. One of the things as we're also doing is around Xenia and just south of Little Round Mountain down toward the Grassy Dip and down toward Hem Pond Peak. We're looking at trying to just coordinate all of our firefighting efforts with CAL FIRE. We've had really good communications with them in the last 24 hours since we've taken over command of the Northwest Zone, and so we're just cooperating with suppression actions there. As we move over to the South Zone, really a lot of the work we have operations embedded with CAL FIRE and CAL FIRE Team 5 there just to the east of Covelo. The crews are working on bringing fire line down from down to Ham Pass from the north, looking at trying to just establish that control line. Today's operation will just be improving that. We're trying to tie that fire back into itself, and so today we'll be looking at just completing the construction of that line, and then looking ahead the next 48 hours of working with CAL FIRE, trying to fire those lines out and hold that. As we look on down to the southern part of the fire, down around Pillsbury Lake, we're and around the communities of Rice, very, very quiet down there. The north side, as we move north around to the north back toward Covelo, really quiet, really no heat showing. We just have a strike team of engines down there that's patrolling and just watching that, just in case something happens. And just a lot of good work. They're starting to look at some other options of bringing some other resources in to backfill behind us there. Thank you. That's the end of the briefing.